Hi, Rihanna. It's your uncle. So this is your right eye, and I don't want you to believe what I'm telling. I want you to go look and find this out for yourself. Right? This is called iridology technology. So everywhere on your eyeball, it tells, can tell somebody who's looking at it what's going on with your body. So if I overlay this chart over your eye, we can see if I darken the chart what all these parts of your eye are all about. So you can see every part of your body is shown through the eye, right? And so the first thing that I noticed on you was your stomach, which is the middle part just around the pupil. And I noticed all this white stuff. Okay, so let's talk about that. So, like, I'll take off the chart and I just want to show you all these squiggly white lines everywhere, right? All these squiggly white lines. What you want to try to do is get them straight. And so this is looking a little bit like a weak constitution, which means you have to work a little harder to keep your health. So all this white is lymphatic buildup. And here it's all in the acute stage. It looked like you were starting to get a lymphatic rosary, but you've got some subacute all around, starting at your skin level. And this is kind of concerning too, this flat piece at the top, because this is your brain area. And it looks like you're getting some like calcium buildup, or it's some buildup. It could be anything like too much salt in the diet. Um, this should be nice and crisp and clear all around the edges where your skin is. So that could be cholesterol, could be anything, but all these dark areas around the outside here, that's showing that your lymph has been blocked for a long time and it's starting to go subacute. So it's not chronic yet. Doesn't look like it's chronic yet. Now on the inside here, all this, so you're slowly losing your blue eyes, right? We're all born with blue eyes. Most people are born with blue eyes. Some, very few, are born with brown eyes. But it looks like you're starting to lose your blue eyes because this is your intestinal tract here around your stomach, and it's starting to darken. So that means it's getting weak for some reason or another. And along your intestinal walls here are, it shows some lymphatic fluid. So that means that um, the food that does get to your digestion system isn't really making it over into the rest of the body, and the lymphs are all plugging all that up. So let me put the chart back on here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's your stomach, right? So when I look at your stomach in the middle around the pupil, I saw all these little jagged edges, and it should be a nice crisp black edge all around. So I'm not seeing that there. So to me, iridology is taught that this means that you have a weak stomach acid. Now, the problem with weak stomach acid is that you think you're digesting your protein. Really, you should be staying away from protein, but when you think you're digesting protein, you're not really. And the purpose of stomach acid is that when you eat something that's got some germs on it and stuff, that the stomach acid can kill all those germs. Okay, and then your intestinal tract, you're probably the same as everybody else. You've you see you're starting to show some weakness there, because I don't know if you had antibiotics. It doesn't look like you had that much antibiotics, because antibiotics really do a heck of a job destroying the intestines. So it's just, it looks like it's more your small intestine right here. Right, just a little bit of it. It's not something to worry about, but you can see all around the outside your skin, right? It's your lymphatics need to be just moving more, and you can do that with skin brushing, hot cold showers, jogging, and make yourself sweat. So just looking for the parathyroid. So there's your thyroid. So your thyroid's starting to get affected, right? And that's going to mean things like your metabolic rate is going to change, and you're going to start to either put on weight or lose weight, more than likely put on weight. And parathyroid is what's controlling your sweat. So you may have a problem with that if that's why all of this is congesting up, right? All of your skin. Anyway, so there you go. There's this chart, and it shows you you're really good. Like, there's a lot of people like my eyes. My eyes are just terrible, so I have a lot of work to do. But just give you a quick look at my eyes. That's my eyes. So you can see that the blue is starting to come through. Right, I'm starting to clean up my system. The blue is starting to come through. You can see how bad my intestinal tract is. Right, and I have some orangey stuff here, which is like eating too much junk food when I was younger, and you can see it's starting to clear out, like I'm getting my blue eyes back, right? And you can see the outside of my skin, where my skin is, it's clearing up. It used to be bad, and the lines in my eyes are nice and straight, so that goes to show that I have a strong a strong system. Anyway, stupid phone's ringing, and I don't want to answer it because I don't understand whose phone number it is. Oh, this is annoying. There, it's on the answering machine. Okay, so that means I have a strong constitution, and you can see my eyes got all these rings around it. See these rings right here? Okay, you have the same rings on your eyes, and they're stress rings, and they're stressing out the systems of the eye, usually through nutrition and maybe mental stress. So if we go back to your eye, okay, you can see these little tiny rings, but you're not too bad. You're not too bad. So anyway, I encourage you to look into your, iridology or iridology, whichever they pronounce it both ways, and keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, but look for clearing out your lymphatic system and get rid of all this white stuff. So try to eat more raw foods and fruits and vegetables, and stay away from pops and stuff like that. Anything that might congest you up. Well, it's not too bad, that eye. So let's look at the left eye. Now, left eye is the one that really caught me, right, when I was looking at you, because the pupil was so big, and you can see there's a little more. See all the rings going around? They're really deep rings. This is a blurry image, and the rings still came through. And up here in the head area, you can see that it's going to start to get you a little foggy, right? So it's in the circulatory system up here in your head area. But there's not too many concerns until you start to get yours is starting to develop one here, and these are called scleras radius. So these lines will protrude up into the brain when they get darker. Yours is just starting now. So we can look and see what that is. That's your locomotion, sensory locomotion. So anyway, so your left eye is showing more problems in your um, inside your intestines here, and this lymphatic system is starting to drop down into your left lung. All right. So anyway, go look this stuff up and see what you think. But it's real. You can change your eyes. Your eyes will change with you as you get healthier and start to cleanse. So that's the biggest thing you can be doing is cleansing. Look for teas for the lymphatic system to get rid of, to open them up and let them clear. It's almost as though I just see the lymphatic systems taking over. And as all this acute lymph starts to go subacute, it gets darker like this. And then when it goes chronic, it's going to be dark brown. Okay, so people's eyes first go from blue to green and then to brown. And then if there's black spots, that means that that part of the body has actually either been operated and removed or it's damaged, and it may not come back. So it's good at your age to keep this stuff up and keep an eye on your eyes. Watch them carefully. Eat right, cleanse, exercise, all that stuff. Hope this helps. I'll try and add some links so you know what I'm talking about. Okay.